exists in cities and towns all over Canada. Few alternative venues where indie bands can perform, and the clubs that are open tend to be licensed so that teenagers can't get in. Well, the Moonroom, a successful bar in Oshawa, came up with a solution by opening up an all-ages room called the Eclipse, and that's where they're currently holding a band wars contest, showing off some of the area's hottest young bands, and they can have fans like this.
What it is it's a way for us to discover new Canadian independent bands, and this year we're putting out a second compilation CD, and Moonroom Sessions Volume 1. I don't know if you can see that. There it is. It runs for 9 weeks every Saturday night in the Eclipse All Ages Club. And at the end of that, we have a 2-week finals, and then the top 20 bands from that go on a, well, basically they're the winners, and they go on the compilation CD.
So you guys open to bribery? Like, would you take some graft if somebody gave you some money for a good mark?
Depends what it is.
No.
Okay, honest.
We bring a lot of bands into the Moonroom, and the Eclipse just sort of started because there were so many bands that wanted to come out, or so many kids that wanted to come out and see the bands. And it was in the Moonroom, and that's a licensed venue. So finally we just said, we've got this space next to the Moonroom, why don't we just open it up and bring in the kids?
What do you think about the Eclipse Room, the all-ages bands and all that?
They're awesome except for all the skids. Yeah, there's a lot of skids here tonight.
What would you be doing if this place didn't exist?
Drinking a beer.
Life would suck if it wasn't for Moonroom or the Eclipse.
Well, last year we were able to raise $1,400 for the AIDS Committee of Durham, and so that was great. And this year we're going to do the same thing again. $1 from every ticket stub when people come in goes towards the AIDS Committee of Durham, and by the end of the competition we'll just add it all up and donate it to the AIDS Committee. Bands that come here really needed the exposure. A lot of them couldn't afford to put out their own CDs, so we just figured, hey, why don't we just, have this competition, try to raise a little bit of money, put it together, and be able to put these bands onto a CD and get them out and sell them. Got them in HMV for sale. Star Records here in Oshawa has got them for sale, and it's a great thing.